Okay, so we're just gonna use my actual webcam,
Okay.
which isn't the best.
Okay.
But do you need any help getting up?
No, I'm having
Okay.
a better day. Thank you, though.
Yeah. Okay, but the camera is charging.
Okay.
Wait. I'm gonna sit in your chair.
Okay.
I think. Okay. Whoa. And I was gonna wait. Turn it this way. All right. So now I was gonna log in on my phone.
Okay.
And see. Oh, did you subscribe to our thing? Subscribe to my channel, and then.
I think I did.
Okay. Once I get to 50 subscribers, then we can go live from my phone, which will be a hell of a lot easier. But until that happens, okay. So let me switch accounts here. Okay. But I for the longest time didn't want anybody to subscribe because like I wasn't. Words are hard. Neuro. ALCH Alchem IST search. Okay. All right. So. Okay. All right. So. Oh, I was gonna say I can just move the thing down.
Well, I should do that anyways. Maybe for this.
We'll see. How do I mute it on my thing? I guess I can just turn my volume all the way down. Okay. Do we look centered?
I think so.
So I don't push my computer off the thing either.
Gotta get ready for the camera and my like laying down.
I know. I brought a baseball hat for like that same thing. Okay.
Well, and then I was like, oh my god, maybe you could go run and grab me a necklace or something. And then I was wearing the other thing, so then this got all messed up. And then like you can't see it anyways. Like I should have special blankies.
Yeah.
Blankets.
Okay. So now like live is just like easier, but I know you can save a live afterwards.
Okay.
So hold on. And then I can like edit it, but I'll figure all that shit out later.
Okay.
Oh, I could also just, rather than balancing an iPod or a tripod on a tripod, maybe we could just think things through a little bit better.
There were about like 15 things you said or did, and I was like, yeah. Now I understand where you're like, yeah, I just want to come here. Like,
yeah.
Like, oh yeah, that makes sense too.
Yeah. Okay, so can you see that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Both? Am I supposed to be able to see both?
Well, this is just like, so I clicked on our live so that way we could use my phone as a viewfinder.
What's a viewfinder?
Oh,
like the little thing?
Yeah.
But is that more for you or is that for me?
For both of us.
Okay. Do I have to use it? You can turn
the volume down.
No, you don't have to. Turn the volume down.
What's
it's
that?
the volume.
Is
the
it?
Speed.
Oh. I didn't even question it.
I know. I'm just like, here's the volume.
Let me grab my inhaler. Okay, so typically, since it takes me a minute to get started, typically I think I will, what do I want to say? Probably take a hit prior to that, but I didn't trust myself to know how to do that.
I was going to say, should we pause for...
Yeah, how do I pause?
Do you click on the boom in the middle? Like,
well, that's the end.
But just like in the screen. Just in the middle.
Huh?
Just in the middle of the screen.
Wait.
Like when you go out.
Okay, how about we just do this?
Oh.
We'll be right back. Okay, so now the camera's off. Okay. And by off, I mean very much off.
I was
Here, I'll
gonna
get
say-
it.
Oh, it's on the table. I got you
Oh.
one that I can't
Yeah.
really use, and hopefully that works well. And if not, then I'm just running low on the other one, and I need
Yeah,
to go.
no, you're good. And next time I will bring my happy drinks. It's just it takes a while to kick in, and so I was like, ooh. And I
Yeah.
have one, but I still can't find it.
I need to go get more of those too. I have
But-
happy.
Oh shit! I can't even get it going.
Well, we might need a
Warm it up.
paper clip. Yeah, or that too.
Wait, maybe I'll try blowing first.
Oh wait, didn't need charged? Hold on. You need a cartridge.
Oh, I got it.
You got it?
Wait, so hold on. Do I hold this while I suck in?
Yeah, but it looks like maybe I need to give you a different cartridge thing. I think my other pen is just laying down there, and
Well,
if
no,
it
no,
oh
that's-
here,
Okay.
you can we can pop this off, and then put yeah. These are the whatever things. I'm not an
Okay.
expert, and like for me, it's like I don't need to know the name, but then there's other
Oh shit!
things I want
Okay,
to
that
know.
hit. Hold on. Fuck me.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay.
Okay. All right, so now I just put this right over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't use that one, so
Okay.
that can just be yours around here. I don't think I can.
Okay. That'll be our podcast, babe.
Mm-hmm. Okay, give me
Your
one.
dog just farted, and it was like, that's like how Thea farts, and I love it. It's so freaking cute. Marzen has one of those like farts, and I'm like, no, no.
Give me 1 second, because I need to refill this. This is the best. You have great ideas.
I know, right? What was my
Because
great
normally
idea?
I smoke until like I just don't have the pain anymore. And with
Mhm.
this, it's like, oh, well, I'm just smoking for fun, and now I feel like I'm back in college, and I'm like, ah ha ha,
Yeah,
it's great.
we're also still live. It's just the camera's off. Just a heads up. But I mean, this part's live, but when I go to, so, okay, start over words.
But also,
app-
I have this is for medical uses, and I have a card, so yeah, you know.
Yeah, well, what I was going to say, side note, the app that I was looking for, it was purple, the Spotify, and I had it on my phone, which is why I couldn't find it in the App Store, so that was ironic. I digress. So, anyway, that says that skip that part. Anyway, I used to be able to record like audio and stuff right on the app, and
Mhm.
now you can't. And now you have to like download it, save it, and upload it.
Okay.
So that like messes my plan a little bit. But nonetheless, this part, even though this is live and like the full thing will be on my like YouTube page or whatever, when
Mhm.
I save it, I can edit it.
Okay.
Just keep in mind I can edit it, but like the odds of that happening are low. However, the beginning part I can clip the like first part off. You know what I mean? So then when
Just
I
do
upload
that.
it on the thing, are you picking up what I'm throwing down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just I know what you're saying, because
Okay.
like nobody's watching right now, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Well-
like on YouTube, I don't know if I can yet. I'll have to play with that a bit. It's a learning process. Like I said, I fuck around and find out. So
Well,
I don't want to
you know,
later problem.
yeah.
Also, we're just talking right now. because the camera's off. So we could just be fucking liars.
I
You know?
know.
Like, what is it? Little kids saying you did shit for peer pressure. What is that beeping? Hold on. Disc not ejected properly. Okay. I wasn't too worried about that. Oh, my thing's cherry. Okay. Okay. I probably should just keep my inhaler over here, right?
Well, you don't want to use it more than 2 puffs. Like,
Oh, I
you
already
can only
did a
do
lot
it.
more than that.
Oh, don't do more than 2 puffs because. So when I worked as a nurse,
Uh-huh.
you
Wait,
it can
finish that
actually
so
have.
we can.
Okay.
But then I want to listen. Okay.
I have so many problems. I'm like, oh, this means it's off. Completely. Like,
No, but
totally
you're good.
not even
No,
thinking.
finish it. So.
Good God. It takes a
Well,
second.
okay. I'm tingly.
I'm glad you could figure all that stuff out.
Figure what stuff out.
Getting this set up.
Oh. Well, I'm glad that that's your perspective because when I was taking forever to get started a moment ago, I was like, damn, I hope she wasn't thinking I'd come like super prepared and know how to do everything.
I just don't have the energy to like
No, you're
care too much about too many things anymore. So
No, I get that. And the last time I did this kind of stuff was maybe 3 years ago, 2 years ago. I don't know. But with technology, it's changing. So, like, how I was able to do it before and how I'm able to do it now is very different.
I totally get it. So I ran.
So,
like,
wait, are you?
I think just let me put.
Okay.
Hold on. I need to move this somewhere. So
Hand it to me and tell me where to go.
we're even like right there.
Okay.
Should be fine. Okay. I think we can do
Your
that.
bag matches your shirt exactly.
And the painting. I like purple a lot more than I realized.
I was thinking that, but like,
Yeah.
your I don't want to say aura, but your like vibe has been very like almost like eggplant, I would say.
Yeah, I was gonna say
So I was
indigo. When I've seen my own, it's like very indigo kind of.
Um,
And I go for those colors like a lot.
I do too. I love like I just put tape over it, didn't I? Okay. Okay, so pause.
Here we go. We're ready to talk. Yeah. Oh yeah, Mom. Whether you like it or not, you're in the podcast.
Well, no. Wait.
She is though.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I was trying to like turn.
You're gonna be famous.
I'm turning your golf cart or your wheelchair like.
I like that. It could be forever.
But
we should think of a name for it.
I was trying to do it like the computer, like turn the computer. But I
Oh,
was doing
yeah.
it. Oh wait, I turned it the wrong way. Jesus Christ.
I know. I'm trying to get my head in
Okay,
this.
wait. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to do it so I'm sitting in front of your mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know. I can't.
Okay,
I can't
sorry.
get a good. I can't get a very good angle with myself. Oh well. Oh, books maybe.
What do you mean?
Oh, like my head. I feel like it. Like I'm used to my head being at least like this much involved. Okay. I'm so challenged.
How's that feel?
I think that's better. I feel like I'm closer to an angle. Like
Look at. Do you see how? Do you like how you look?
that's okay. I mean,
So no. So hold on. What you said with books? Let me, because I can probably put the computer higher.
that's what I was thinking. I mean,
See,
we could prop me up a little more with another pillow over here. Maybe we have to be careful. I know. I should have thought of.
That's okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Whoa. Oop. I'm gonna flip it that more. Up.
I think
I just have to get the dog in. How long is your podcast going to be?
Oh, you
I
can
don't
get
know,
it. You can
yeah.
get it in. Yeah. Or I can. It doesn't matter.
Or you can be in this. And
Yeah.
We're not.
We
kicking
don't
you
care.
off.
Yeah, we
We're
don't
just
care. We're just saying
if
for
you
you.
don't want to.
Yeah. Is that you saying you don't want to?
I just don't. It doesn't matter to me that much. I just.
Well, because I was gonna say I can go get Indigo if you want.
What? Oh.
Do you want me to go get him?
No, that's okay.
Okay.
If he's not ready,
Oh, okay. When he is, just let me know. But
I
okay.
can get him. It's okay. Unless you want to stop it, then
When
I don't know what to tell you.
no, you're fine. It don't matter. So it's very casual. We don't know what
we
we're
don't
doing.
care.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, if you're okay, like we don't care.
Yeah. No, it's basically like a lot of
We're
this
just-
stuff. Oh my gosh, words. I wish we would have had this conversation before I smoked. So Christina and I hanging out and how we have been like talking about just a lot of the stuff we're going through. We wanted to just put that out there so other people who can relate can like
Right.
feel like it. But
Right.
it's not
Yeah.
like a serious thing. It's like just us talking and stuff how we were the same way, just like now we're putting it on the internet. So it's not like a professional thing or anything.
It's
Okay.
totally
Yeah.
professional.
It's just it's basically like other people being able to hang out with us like while they're not here, essentially.
Right.
Yeah. So don't
I
worry
think
about-
she used to be a cool kid, so.
what was I gonna say? Oh yeah.
You were talking about Aura.
Yeah, but before that, so I was thinking what we could do is like when we started off, be like, I'll say I'm Kate, and you'd be like I'm Christina, and then
I'm
we'd
Christina.
be like, this is the High and Heavy podcast, and then at the same time, and then I say where I get high, and then you say, and we talk about heavy shit.
And we talk about heavy shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just need a script. But yeah, I can do that.
Well, no, we'll do it right now. Ready? Okay. Hi, I'm Kate.
Hi, I'm Christina.
And this is the High and Heavy podcast, where I get high.
And
We
we
talk.
talk about heavy shit.
Yeah.
I did it.
Or yeah, or whatever else.
Oh no, now we messed up.
I know. I'm so high though.
Start over.
Well, no, it's fine, but it's
Okay.
a good clip. But whatever the else we want too.
Okay.
That's not for this. That's for you. I'm saying because like sometimes like if we're high, I believe that we'll also talk a lot about really dumb shit. You know what I mean? So that's what I was thinking.
Well,
when we talk
I was
about
thinking
heavy
about
shit.
that too. I was like, do we need to change it to like something totally random, or does it? But then again, like we do talk about things in like. So I was also thinking about how these are contrasting things.
Yeah, but it
and
could
how
also
it could be like we could talk about like really heavy things in cool ways and or just like whatever we want. But then I didn't
so it'd
know.
be like high and heavy, where I'm Kate, you're Christina, whatever, and where I get high and we talk about heavy shit. Or whatever the fuck else we want. Or whatever else we want. Or whatever
There we
else
go.
we want. You
Yeah,
know? So
that
it
works.
can be that can be in our title next time. Because we
Okay.
nailed our title this time. So next time. This is like our
It took me a
practice
moment
one.
to like catch on. I was like,
Yeah.
hold on, where am I supposed to come
Yeah.
in here?
And
I
for-
need my scripts.
Yeah. not that
That's
anyone
why I was just like
I
staring
know,
at
that's why
you.
I was like that's why I was like, no, I don't want to feel like that. And also nobody's like gonna watch this. But like on the off chance someone does, like Christina and I both are ADHD. So if you're the type of person where you're like, don't interrupt. Yeah, no, we're gonna be interrupting nonstop. I'm gonna interrupt her. She's
all
gonna
the
interrupt me,
time.
and that's just.
And my massive medical condition, so I'm
Okay, now back to. So now you can just. Oh my God, Kate, focus. I'm very high right now. Words. I was gonna say. So I'm down with just kind of like teaching how to play dream catchers or us talking normal, and then basically we're just like hanging out and we can kind of ignore the camera. But like, what's your thoughts, feelings, emotions?
whatever. Today I outdid myself, so doing like the dream catchers is probably gonna be too much, but
Oh, okay.
I want to do that.
Okay, so ooh. I was gonna say I could go get my henna, but I don't know if you want me to do that when I'm this high right now.
I mean, that'd be your judgment call.
Yeah, we'll wait till it simmers down a while, because I've done my friend's high before, and it's
Not good.
no,
Okay.
no,
well,
it's real
you're
bad.
the one who knows best, so.
Okay, but I did. So you don't. So okay. So I did bring Dreamcatcher stuff up though,
Okay.
or in. So do you care if I maybe work on one?
You totally can, and then if you're working on one, I might want to work on one. Also, can we adjust the camera? Because, like, I look totally weird when I'm actually looking at you or in your direction. We may have to move, like, the chair, possibly. I see it as, like, boom.
You want
Not that it matters, like, too much.
you want the camera over here?
Or, like,
No.
right kind of, if the
You
chair,
tell me where to go.
Let's move the chair that way. That chair that way.
But I was gonna say that's a TV tray, so we could just move the TV tray
That's
like
true.
over here. Is what I was getting at. So okay. Oh, and that would be better for your mom too, because then she wouldn't have to worry about.
Being in
Yeah. Do you like
Okay.
that better?
that's better.
Okay.
It was just a weird angle of my neck. And I
No,
was
you're
like-
good. You just gotta tell me what you want.
I didn't realize it for a moment, and then I did, and I was like, oh shit. Oh no, watch out.
Well, sorry. Oh, and look at that background. Your window and plants once I sit back.
It is?
Yeah, see it? See it? See it?
I can kind of see it.
Here, can you see
Yay.
can you see in my phone?
I think so.
Okay, wait, I messed it up again. I keep aiming it. It's so weird because I want to like aim my screen at us, but the camera with it being a bubble, does that make sense? Or maybe it's backwards. It's not mirrored. It's like different. Can you see my phone?
It's okay. No, I mean,
Well, I was
just,
gonna say that way you don't have to look as far away. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. It's like a viewfinder, so you can look at yourself in the phone rather than the. Oh my god, I'm a mess.
it's okay.
But are you picking up what I'm throwing down?
Oh, I see it.
So like you can look at yourself in here versus in there.
Ah, gotcha. We're putting the volume on. No, it's on the lowest already. I can't help but go with the volume.
I know,
Just
right?
like- and then now that you've heard it,
Yeah.
Shane and I get into something where like, then he's like, "Mom, the volume," and then or he'll be like, "That
Is that okay if
not
I
the
move
volume."
that back a little bit?
That's okay.
Okay. I don't like sitting in front of you. It feels weird trying to talk to you, but like sitting in front of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're good. You,
Well, it's nice because I can also see this, and then I can like talk to you through here almost too.
oh, okay, yeah. Oh wait, is that gonna block that camera? Whatever. Oh, and maybe I don't know how to see comments. Okay, so then. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh man.
I bet it comes up somehow though.
Okay.
Not that it's important. Oh,
What
it
comes
says
up?
right here. That says live
Oh.
chat right there.
Well, reading's hard. Okay. Well, no, it's fine because it's
Teamwork.
just me. But yeah,
It's
because
teamwork.
then you know eventually you can do that. 'Cause-
I know. I'm okay with that.
Words are hard. Okay. All right. So anyway, I got stuff to make dream catchers. But you don't have to do it if you don't want to.
Now that you brought it out.
I know, right? Okay. So
That always happens.
let me. Anything you want that's over here, just tell me and I'll hand it to you. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna make some room, but I also don't want you to like not be able to access your shit. So you can access it. You'll just have to access it through me.
Merci.
Beaucoup
Si.
de nada. No.
Ah.
That's-
Por
I
supuesto.
fucked it up. Okay.
No, de nada works. How much Spanish do you know?
Me gusta, no me gusta.
Muy bien.
I know about the same amount of Spanish as I do ASL.
I know A. I'm probably like not gonna do it totally correctly, but like A, B, C. Oh shit.
Oh my gosh.
No. What is this one? D,
So
E.
you know like the alphabet basically.
Well, I have
Get
the
this.
book over there.
Get this.
I have
Get
the
this.
book. I have a stash of
Get
books,
this.
Kate, everywhere, all around me.
I want to look at it.
constantly.
I want to look at it. We
It's
should do
great.
that. Oh my god, we should learn.
Yay.
We should learn something.
Yes, I do
But-
want to
but
learn
li-
that.
but
I want to
listen
learn
to
some
this. Listen
German
to this.
too.
Listen to this. I want to learn Latin too. But listen to this.
We
Listen
could
to this.
learn Russian.
Listen to this. Wait.
What are you doing right
Listen.
Shit, that's fast. Oh my god.
That
what
was
did
really
you
slow,
say?
but guess what I said?
What did you say?
Okay, so someone comes up and like talks to me, and I'm in a nonverbal.
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's no, thank you. Because it's like, oh, do you want help with this, or can I help you with this? And
Yeah.
basically, like you're talking to me and I don't like it. No, thank you. And then I'm autistic, and then say no, thank you. I'm autistic, and then if they know sign language, and they start signing back, I don't understand.
I love it. I
got my
That's
bases
my French.
covered.
So my French is kind of like that.
Oh,
like,
I also
I'm like,
grabbed little nuggets too.
oh, neat.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, oh, and then I have feathers.
I know. Sorry, I was listening.
Oh,
Oh wait,
so
you
I feel
interrupted
like- I feel
yourself.
like-
I'm not. I apologize for you interrupting yourself.
I should have put the pens up. I have so many problems.
Relatable. Okay, so anyway,
So where was it? Oh, Ilia un chat dans la chambre. There's like a cat in the room. If somebody's like, do you know French? Oh, je parle français. And then
what am I
like,
backwards?
I'm not saying I'm any good or anything like that, but yeah. And then I'm like, ooh, oh my god. Now I'm mixing Spanish and French in my head. Poo. You know, so then they'll be like, oh, you know French? And I'll be like,
Excuse
poo.
me.
Poo. Like, that was about it. I have to switch back to like, oh, I was in Spain. And I had to switch. I did that on a rooftop.
Wait, so what about the bug? Sorry, I lost interest. My bad. Because you can keep going.
No, it's okay. I'd rather know and then not keep going than like
That's
keep
what
going. I tell people
No.
all the time.
No. That was like one of my favorite things though about like with you is I feel like we speak the same language and we both kind of do that. Like there was this one time I was hanging out with my friend Deja and Jordan's like, tell her this story. And then I looked at her, I'm like, well, wait, do you actually like want to hear it? And she goes, oh my God, thank you so much for asking no. And I was
Right.
like, sweet. I go, because in my
Right,
mind,
it's so much more clear, right?
And
And
it also
otherwise,
saves
like you
me-
save so much time for everybody involved. 'Cause,
yeah.
like,
And like,
I
what
got
if
to
I don't
a
want
certain
to tell the
point when I
story?
was dating. Right, I got to a
You
certain
know?
point when I was like trying to date people, and then I was like, well, do you want to actually hear about it? And then I would always ask it, and I couldn't help but ask it, but then you'd find out that actually they didn't really want to hear.
But
like
that's
you
like
would get
another-
the cue,
but
you
that's
would
another,
pick up
like-
on it, but like I couldn't help
But
myself
that's another
from just
reason
saying.
where I feel like because we speak the same language,
Yeah,
because it's
and
like
then I
if
get
it's a
pissed
story,
off when they make those faces because I'm like, well, I was okay.
but
like-
or like the other like I was gonna say the other night, but or like a moment ago when I was just like, oh, I'm not interested, but you were like, oh, that's okay. I'm like talking to hear myself. It's like if you wanted to tell your story anyway, you could be like, I don't care. I still want to tell it, and it's like, oh, okay. But there's that like,
Yeah,
it's not rude or mean.
yeah, no,
you know,
it's
it's like
not.
that
It's
same
like
language.
I actually appreciate it. 'Cause,
Same.
Like,
I am
'cause
same.
it's like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, I could keep telling it, but I'm like, do I want to right now?
Yeah.
I'm like more interested in hearing about something that you're interested in too, you know?
Yeah, and
Or
with-
like we just do our thing and then whatever, and it doesn't matter, and it's not like
Interrupting.
yeah. Okay.
These are yarn colors. So
Oh, pretty.
depend if you're inspired by any of those.
Okay.
There's also these colors and these, but
Oh.
they're right here, so you can more than you can look through them. Except for I'm gonna use this one too. But then there's also I also got other colors that I'll show to you, but I couldn't sit there because they'd be in your way. So we got these.
Oh wow.
So say yes or no to
No.
any of them.
I want more. Maybe this.
So
but,
that's a maybe. Okay.
Okay.
So then
But
I got.
I either want to do like those, or I want to do.
What about any of these?
Mm,
Not right
no.
now. Okay. So then what about?
Earthy. I'm thinking earthy or like that. Oh well, it could be something like this.
Keep those two,
And black.
okay,
Was
so-
that black? That other one.
This one?
Black. Yes.
Yes, but there's black in that bottom one.
Okay. That's fine.
And
Well,
then,
actually, I like that style better. Is that okay? Or do we need save space?
let me unwrap it first because I'm not sure. There's two ways this thing is. Like some of them are like string and some of them are
Well,
like
that's
this
okay. I
stretchy
can
part.
try the other kind too because then.
Well, hold on. I'm trying to get you your setup here. So then, which one?
I
Or
like.
do you like all of them?
I like all of them.
Okay.
I might almost just do like all of those, but I can't decide yet.
Okay, so then let me grab you a little in front of you. Or okay, so when
I have
you
a
want-
bag over there, a purse over there too.
Well, I just like don't. I want you to have your own space too.
right.
So I'll just keep the. Is that okay? You tell me if where you want me to put them. Because I can also put them over here and just grab them when you want them.
Let me see the ring hoop, and then I'll see if I can't decide real quick.
I'm trying to make a clear space for you, but also I should just let you talk for yourself. So, but just so you know, those are all the colors I got, and you can use whatever.
Are they all the same textures? Or
No,
are they different?
that's-
Oh shit.
That was the part where I was saying about the black one. It's kind of a weird. It could be. I don't know. I haven't opened it yet.
That's where I might end up just like
But this
like the pink is different for me, but I
But
almost
this-
kind of like it.
this works better with the green. But so okay, here's what I was gonna say.
Are
If-
these the best for the dream catchers?
So it depends. You can use anything for the outside, but the inside weaving it, if this is that weird texture, it might rip.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
okay.
That's where I was kind of like,
Do you have any recommendations on colors based on doing this before?
I just do whatever I want, kind of. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. Fuck me.
We speak the same language. too. You want to know? I've had to train myself out of that, but like,
I have, and everyone else can deal with it. Okay, so this is the weird texture. So basically, you can do anything for the hoop, but this kind of texture, you won't want to do the inside webbing so it tears. So I already told you that. Okay.
no, but I got it reversed, so that works.
Okay. Maybe I don't want to do no, maybe. Okay, we'll keep that. All right. So anyway, you got your stuff. Just let me know if you need something. Oh, scissors. Let me.
I
grab-
have many scissors.
Yeah. And if I was a pair of them, where might I be? Hi, what? If I was a pair of scissors, where am I?
Right in my little cup. Over here.
Oh, really?
Should be.
I didn't see
Here's
any.
one.
Haha!
Do you want a longer one?
No, this is perfect.
We have like 7 pair of scissors for the reason that like all of it.
Right? They
just
always
be careful.
disappear.
I get nervous with scissors like really close to my
Okay.
eyes.
Never mind. I'll put it over here if you want to just ask.
Okay.
So
Or my mom could grab me another one, and then I could just have one right here.
well, I can give you these when I'm done, and you can just put them right there.
Oh, okay.
Can I turn that other light on? Yep. Okay. Ugh, my little buddy. Oh, what a good boy. Oh. So when you were looking at my notebook, the things that said gaslighting and autistic, what were you?
Oh crap. Okay, I'm going to need a hat now,
A hat?
or at least try to do a hat.
Oh, because the light.
Yeah, if we can do the overhead, if that's better.
Yeah.
I'd prefer that if we can do.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Tell me how to do it.
Just that light there.
Oh, I pull it.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, is that lighting better?
That's better.
Okay.
Or preferred.
Okay.
Compromise.
Not any better. Oh, I don't care. I just needed to see. But honestly, you're probably doing me a favor too because I don't want to look weird either.
Oh, it was more of the intensity, like in my eyes.
Oh.
My eyes are really sensitive. There's so many times when I've like gone outside and been blinded.
Yeah.
I read somewhere though that people with blue eyes have like another eye color too has it, but like a lot more. There was like less something or more transparent, where it was like more eye sensitive, light
Mhm.
sensitive. Okay,
Mhm.
I think I figured out the colors.
So put this away.
Maybe.
Just tell me what to do.
Oh boy, here we go.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes I just can't help it.
See, I'm the opposite. Sometimes if I don't have enough light, it hurts my eyes. I don't know. It's weird. But also, it's like it also depends on my medicine. Because it's
Yeah.
like if because once my Vyvanse starts wearing off,
Mhm.
then it's like I cannot stand light or
Yeah.
whatever. Because it just like it gives me migraines and headaches and shit.
Yeah,
So,
I
like,
have
I
major
totally-
problems.
Yeah, I totally understand where you're coming from with that. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh God, this is gonna. Okay. I'm taking a long ass time. All right, let's see how thin it is. So I'm gonna wrap the hoop.
Oh my goodness.
Here.
Those. I'm gonna use these. How do I cut them?
Well, whatever you want to wrap the thing in. So not the inside, but the outside. So figure out what you want to do for that color first.
Okay. Probably the black. Okay.
Okay, so then tie it like around the hoop or whatever, like I did, like just like a knot around the hoop kind of thing.
Is there a way to like undo this?
Probably.
Can I just undo it?
Yeah, you do you. I end up always like fucking it up and then just having to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where what happens to me, and I just don't have the patience for that.
Yeah. Do you want me to keep these here for you for a little table, or do you want me to move them out of your way?
They're not in my way.
Okay. I like to have. I don't like feeling claustrophobic when I like craft. So
Yeah.
that's where when it was right there, I was just like,
No,
okay, if I was you, that would drive me insane.
If you're just like seeking balance, I can.
Oh no, you're good. I was just kind of like projecting how I am onto you. I was like, if I was there, I think that would drive me crazy.
But generally, for me, it's like it's out of my sight because I can't
Yeah.
really turn my head that well.
Yeah.
It feels like it's outside of my space, so it's fine.
So what are some things you want to bitch about?
First of all, so how do I do this?
Just talk to me like you would normally.
I know, but this.
Oh.
Wrong thing.
So just like
My problem is I'm always like, I will try to
This-
visually show you what I'm talking
just
about.
just tie a knot.
So when I say this, I'm probably gesturing something
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah, no, you gotta treat me like I'm blind. Like if you say over there or this, it's like in my mind it's nothing. Like I'm just whatever.
And
So
I
I just
get,
tie
I
a
get
knot.
that too.
And then I just kind of put some glue on the nut and then just wrap it around.
Okay, so I need to cut this down here?
No, not yet, because I wouldn't cut it yet.
Okay.
I mean, that's a you question. Like, if you're like, this is too much, I need to cut it, like, go for it. But I don't know. I just kind of, yeah.
Because it gets tangled.
Yeah. Do you want, so something I do sometimes is see, I'll put it around like a pencil or, I don't know what I duct tape, but I put something around. So I might
Oh, no.
see like this. So do you want to take the string and wrap it around something like this?
I'll try it.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm already.
Yeah.
Whoa. This is help.
I'm trying.
I'm just like, I do better if I cut it.
Okay.
So even if I have to like,
So do you
I get
just want
really,
to cut it? So then
yeah, I get really
so
disorganized.
you don't want it around a pen or anything?
I don't know.
Well, here. How about there?
I just know I'm tangled and I can't go on.
Well, okay. You tell me what to do. Wrap it around a pen or cut it.
We can try a pen.
Okay.
I turn this off. Like if
Oh,
you're not
okay.
going anywhere. 'Cause
You don't need
I
to
don't.
explain. I got it. Just tell me what to do.
I like to explain.
Oh, okay. Never mind. You can explain it if you want.
You don't have to listen.
Oh, okay.
I just like to explain stuff sometimes.
Okay. I'm like the opposite. I'm like, I'll listen. You don't have to explain yourself. But I also like, oh, here's the thing that drives me nuts. So, like, I feel like this is a common thing with like autistic language, but you don't have to be autistic to speak autistic language. But like, I love it with like how like you don't get, oh my god, words. Like we don't get like sensitive and stuff as much. And
Yeah.
like I said, this is just like what I've noticed in shit, but it's kind of one of those things where it's like I was just like, oh, you don't have to explain yourself. And like it's not offended. It's like, oh well, I want to. You know what I mean? Because I'm the kind of person where if I don't want to listen to somebody explain, like I'll say that. But also sometimes I want to know why people want me to do something, and then I'll be like, well, why? And it's like, well, fuck you for asking why. And it's like, well, god damn it, I wasn't like trying to be argumentative. Like I'm just curious.
Right.
But I do notice that like whenever when you ask somebody why, like, oh, go put this over here, and it's like why? It's like I don't know. It's just like shots fired. It's like
Right.
Also, why the fuck does that mean shots fired?
Right.
Like, I don't know.
I couldn't tell you why.
Drives me
like,
fucking nuts.
well, it's a language barrier. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, when Keely and I first started hanging out, she helped me with like rhetorical questions because like if I did something that like pissed somebody off or something, and they would say like, "Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this?" And I would try to explain myself, and then Ashley, my therapist, was just like, "No. Sometimes when people ask why, they don't actually want to know why you're doing it. Like that's more of a way to like tell you they disagree." And I was like, well, then why do they ask? And it's like a language thing.
Whoa,
and
hold
so
on,
then,
slow down. I'm trying to understand that.
okay, so
Say that again.
rhetorical question. A lot. So you know how if someone's like pissed off at you about something and they're explaining to you why they're pissed off, and they're like, why would you do this? And then you go to explain why you would do this. When they ask why, they don't actually want to know why. It's a rhetorical question. Okay, see, now you did.
I gotta think about that.
Okay. But yeah, Ashley helped me with that, and so did Keely. And so Ashley's like, yeah, they don't actually want to know why. And then, like, if Keely was around when like that was ever done, she's like, nope, rhetorical question. I was like, oh, sweet.
Oh,
Like, so that way I wouldn't respond.
No. I think that's something. I just had to think of like an example of when that might have come up with like me, and I don't know that I've known that. I can't say for sure.
I don't think I want to do this black. I think I want to do the black you're doing because this is going to take for fucking ever.
Do you want to trade?
Would you like to trade? But no, I think there's more black in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, you don't have to give that to me.
That again is something.
Ooh, will you hand me the scissors?
Yes.
Done. Did what?
Did not. Yeah, I think I took that very literally.
Yeah, same. That's what I mean. Autistic
That's why I'm trying.
language.
I have to find an example first, though, to like determine whether that's true or not. So I gotta think about it for a second. Oh.
Yeah. Right.
Well, because
Yeah. I know. Shit's wild.
so it makes me think of like all the times when I was at work and
Fuck. Can I
like-
have your scissors again? Never mind. I lied.
we can get your scissors. We have lots.
No,
of
I
scissors
just
here.
ripped it. Yeah, but I'd rather just bother you every time than have to get up.
I'd rather you have your own scissors.
Well, when it becomes an issue again, then we can have this argument. Maybe then I'll be wanting to get up. Who knows? But also, if I do get up,
But it's not an argument. It's like it's a discussion.
well, I don't have a negative connotation with the word argument. So, like, I don't know.
So that's interesting.
But if I do get up, probably
I
remind me
do.
of it.
That's interesting.
Ooh, piece of candy.
What? Where?
No, Family Guy.
What?
Family Guy.
What does that mean?
It's a TV show.
Well, I know about Family Guy, but
Oh.
like, what is the
I fucked up. I don't know how. Stewie goes, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. I said, ooh, piece of candy. And then you said, where? I said, no, Family Guy. I guess there was a few dots that I like didn't connect there for you. My bad. I just expected you to kind of know where I was going with that.
But I do that too.
Yeah. God damn it, now I want this one rolled around a pen, but I just spent time rolling that one around a pen. Ugh. Okay. Shake it off. Okay. Ooh, it feels good to do my little yells.
When I worked from home, I would just like yell out and stuff, and my mom was like, "What is going on?" I'd be like, "La la 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 la," and I'd be like, "Fuck!"
Yeah. It's like I need to get it out of my shoulders, you know what I mean? And doing the yeah. Or I'll like talk to other people too about something and they'll be frustrated. I'm like, do you need to yell? And they're like, it's fine. I'm like, oh, I'll yell too, so that way you can yell with me. And I'll be like, and because sometimes
it feels
people need
good.
well that and sometimes people need like, here, I'll do it too, so you know it. I'm that way. Like if I
Yeah.
want to do something, I'm like, well, you do it first. Let me make sure it's okay. Let me see how everything goes when you do it.
It depends
you know?
on what it is.
And
Because like
so-
usually when in school and stuff like that, I'd be the first one to like want to do something, and I always raise my hand all the time. I was that girl.
Yeah.
All the time, like to the point
Yeah.
that everybody was eye rolling at me, but I was like, I need this answered.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No, I really, yeah. Words. Relatable. No, so what I was going to say was, but yeah, so sometimes people will be frustrated and then I'll be like, do you need to yell? And they're like, it's fine. I'm like, I'll yell first so you can see it's okay. And they're like, no, really, like, it's fine. I'm like, are you sure? And they're like, yeah, I don't need to yell. You need to yell. I don't need to yell. And like, because for me, it feels good because it like gets it out of my thing. But other
Right.
people are like, yeah, no, I don't
Right.
deal with things that way. It's like, oh, but I wonder if that's another autism thing, you know? I mean, I'm
It
sure
could.
a lot of
like
shit.
I think it probably is, but at the same time, so what I've realized is I think there's a lot of things that actually would end up benefiting like the whole of society.
Well, and that's what I mean when I say autism thing. I don't mean like, oh,
Yeah.
you do this because
Yeah.
you're autistic.
Yeah.
I mean, it's I mean, you do this, and a lot of autistic people also do it.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
just because
yeah.
you do it doesn't mean
Yeah.
you're autistic.
Yeah.
But I feel like
Absolutely. Yeah.
I feel like that's a common thing where it's like, oh, I'm this way too, or I do this too, therefore I'm autistic. It's like, no. It's more or less of like you're autistic, and then you learn what other people do and like how they kind of deal with certain things. But you know what I mean? Like, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people, since I guess the internet and people being their own like researchers on stuff, like with mental health, I like hate this, but you know how everyone's always just like, oh, they're a narcissist. Oh, they're a narcissist. You know what I mean? Like that shit drives me nuts. And I'm like, I get like you Googled narcissist and saw all these like personality characteristics, but just because like all of these personality characteristics like coincide with it doesn't mean that that's what's causing it. It's like it's almost as people treat like, I don't know. It's just like it's backwards. It's like just because someone exhibits those behaviors doesn't mean that it's this. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why there's actual trained professionals and doctors and psychiatrists. But like there's many reasons you could, you know, like behave a certain way. You know what I mean? But,
I agree and disagree. And here's why. Because, so if I'm thinking of like Ehlers, so when you were saying that, I was thinking of Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which I have. And then how like actually the internet has been the best place. That's where I've learned everything.
yeah, no, I don't
And,
mean
I mean, not like everything, but like, I mean.
No, I don't mean like the use of the internet. I mean like people are dumb. Like I think the internet is great like for everything and being able to research everything. Like I wasn't, I guess, so much talking about the internet. I mean when people use the internet and then think they understand everything. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay. So like not to throw anybody okay, that's where I was using the narcissist example. So like let's say you and your boyfriend went through a really bad breakup and like they didn't care about your feelings or whatever. So you get online and you look up characteristics of like narcissists.
Oh, I
And
totally
then-
did that when I left my ex.
And then okay.
Like before I left him.
Yeah, and so then they exhibit a bunch of those behaviors, and so then like you decide, okay, my ex is a narcissist. Where like that might not be the case. Just because you exhibit narcissistic characteristics doesn't mean that they're narcissists. So like for me, I have BPD. Now pre like treatment and group and therapy and stuff, there was a lot of stuff I did that would have been classified as like a narcissistic trait. Even us being ADHD, there's things we do that is like classified as a narcissistic trait. But just because we're exhibiting like certain traits doesn't mean that like we're narcissists. Like the cause of those characteristics are different. You know what I mean? So when somebody's just looking up like characteristics of this certain thing, and then it's like it's kind of, what is it called? Like your own something bias, like where your brain like wants you to be right, so it like reinforces. Does that make sense? Oh damn, I shouldn't have gotten high or this high.
I got lost.
Yeah, I kind
Because-
of got lost as I was saying things. So,
It's okay.
but anyway, go ahead.
I got lost. I'm sorry. I got lost.
No, I got lost as I was saying stuff too. So, yeah.
The wrapping's going well.
Okay. Maybe when I'm like not super fucking elevated.
I'm confused, and the only thing I can think of is the only thing that my brain is registering is just how I know that like there's a lot of good resources for physical stuff, and I don't know about other. I'm confused about what it is we're talking about. I guess
I wasn't talking about the internet as a resource. I was talking about when people, like, not necessarily the internet, but like replace internet with encyclopedia. So if someone was to go to an encyclopedia and look up stuff, Like I wasn't really talking about the information source or whatever. It was more about like the action of, you know, that's what I think. That's what I meant.
I'm still.
That's okay. But anyway, so Elos, how do you say it again? Eilers,
Danlos.
Danlos, Eilers,
Syndrome.
Danlos, Eilers, Danlos. I, like an I.
EH.
Wait.
Oh
I
yeah,
like an
however
I.
you need to do it.
I like an I. Ilos,
Eilers.
Eilers. Okay, Eilers. Okay, Eilers. All right, what is the one? None.
Danlos.
All right, Dan the man. Okay, Dan. So it was Lurs and then Los. Los. So Lurs, Los. So I, Lur, Dan, Los. Dan Los. Okay, I, Lurs, Dan, Los syndrome.
Nice.
Oh, nailed it. Good job.
You totally nailed it.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit more about, I guess, that.
Okay.
So how
It is-
old were you when you first started, like,
having symptoms.
yeah.
Manifesting. So I don't remember how old I was, but as a kid, I would have like stabbing, excruciating stomach pains that I would be like bawling and laying on a couch in the fetal position, and nobody knew why. And then, and they would just happen periodically. I can't remember if we found like there were certain foods, but like we weren't really keeping track, and it was so intermittent. And then I had a lot of back pain. I also did get like have somebody did a cannonball on my head.
Did it what?
Cannonball on my head.
Oh,
I was
like
in
at
the
the pool?
Yeah, and then my
Oh.
feet planted on the ground. So I don't know
Oh,
with
that
the back
fucked you up,
pain.
yeah.
I don't know with the back pain whether that was. It's probably a combination of the two, honestly.
Many
Because
factors.
it's a connective tissue disorder,
Yeah.
and so it's everywhere in your body. And I would get weird.
And I know we've talked about this before, but connective tissue basically just means like, okay, what's the difference between a tissue disorder and a connective tissue disorder?
I don't think there's just tissue disorder.
Oh, so it's all referred to as connective tissue disorder?
I can't say like 100%, but what I know of is the connective tissue disorders, and there's multiple varieties of them and stuff like that.
Okay, and a connective tissue disorder means it's a disorder.
Let me look it up.
With your tissues?
I was going to say, let me look up the actual definition.
Where's my phone? That's a great question.
I think it's somewhere. Is it right here?
Yeah.
Oh, I like to put it by the pillow.
I know. Usually I like
The
make
good
a
old
note of
pillow,
where it is.
or
yeah.
I'll shove it under here.
Yeah.
So I've had a brain injury too. So
All the fun. It's like what could cause
and
this?
like I did
C,
work as a
D.
nurse for like 10 years.
It's like
but then
D,
like
all of the above.
I know, and so so
Yes, and
yeah, exactly. And I know it very well, but like I want to
No, I
look
get
up
it. Like,
the
yeah, but
definition.
I get it.
Like
I'm
I
the
know
same
you.
way.
I knew you knew, but like I don't know. People watching like.
Well,
what
they'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Connective tissue disease, also known as collagen connective tissue disorder or collagen. No, I don't like that one. Okay. Early indications of it. Okay. Nope, don't like that. I mean, because I want to get more specific, so I'm gonna do.
So what is so what is ILO? No, what is Eilers? What is Eilers Danlos? What is Eilers Danlos syndrome?
So connective tissue disorder, but the way, I'll just say how it manifests and stuff like this. It's all over your body. And then I want to say what connective tissue is because that's important. So it supports, protects, gives structure to other tissues and organs in the body. It also stores fat, helps move nutrients and other substances between tissues and organs, and helps repair damaged tissue. But it ultimately, it's all over your body and has a whole bunch of different purposes. And then it, oh God, do you want to know like what it does?
Yeah.
Okay. So like in my eyes, I get corneal abrasions, which means like chunks of my cornea.
Oh, I don't like it.
Sorry.
I'm sure you don't like it more.
Correct. That is correct. So, and that's because my eyelids are usually like my eyes are open when I sleep, so I have to like cover my eyes. And I have to be careful about certain meds I take because of that too. And I found out the hard way because I was getting them like left, right, and the other way.
Oh, the guy I went on a date with last night was a nurse, and he said to tell you about paper tape. Because I was talking to him about like being allergic to
I wonder what he looks like because I wonder.
the adhesives.
I've been in the hospital so many times. So
Yeah.
I wonder if I know this person already.
Maybe.
That'd be funny.
Probably. Well, I don't know because he didn't know what Ehlers-Danlos. He didn't know what
Ehlers.
Damn it! I was so close.
You were really close.
Ehlers-Danlos, because he didn't really know. He's like, I've heard of it, but I don't know much about it.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, but then
Yeah.
I was asking him about like your tape thing, and he goes, "Oh, tell her about paper tape." And then he's like, and also she could always like take Benadryl or something. I go, no, we're past the Benadryl. I go,
yeah, we're like guns blown out, like maxed out all the fucking meds.
He was like, he's like, well, something. I'm like, she's already tried everything. So I go, give me other options. And then he's like, ask her about if she's ever tried paper tape. And
I have. Yeah, it works for certain things, but the problem is for like IVs and other stuff like that. I did find some.
That's exactly what I told him too.
Yeah.
And he goes, for some reason, people who are allergic just aren't allergic to that. And I'm like, okay. I mean, I believe that, but I also knew I gave the example of like if she has a needle in her arm that has to stay there.
Right. It also doesn't want to stay there, period. Even if like we do get it tamped down, like it
Tamped down,
like stuff down.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Well, not like slapping.
No,
I
know. No, just veins and stuff. Like
but tamped down would be like to secure.
Oh,
that's
okay.
what it means. The word
tamped.
Yeah.
Tamped down.
Tamped down.
Tamped.
Like think like that's why I went like
that. Stamped,
that's why
tamped.
Yeah, that's why I went like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So, oh my God, but yeah, 5 IVs within like 2.5 days.
I'm gonna dab some glue on your thing just to secure it where it's at.
Okay. Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Thanks for asking about that.
Yeah.
I did find some things that I'm gonna see if I can't get ordered and try those, but it's pretty limited. But really, I do want to give a better definition / explanation about what it is sometime. But I feel like, God, it's so complicated.
Can I ask you more questions?
You can.
Okay, so what was I gonna say? So like with you kind of having to deal with all of this, like what are ways that like people can, I guess, like support you or offer support or like be there for you kind of thing? Like,
okay. I'm gonna backpedal and then move forward.
Okay. Sidestep. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's like going somewhere. Some of the, like other symptoms that I have would be like dislocations of different bones in my body, and usually there's quite a few that are partially dislocated from my ribs to my hips to my knees to my like scapula to just fingers and toes. Like one time I just had a blue and black toe, and then all my issues with my spinal cord, and when my brainstem was getting kicked off, and then all the
Oh, that sounds
neurosurgeries.
terrible.
Yeah, the spinal cord pain is no joke, and then it affects walking and like being able to move, and so I have to use an electric wheelchair, and sometimes or a walker or a cane, or sometimes I don't have to use anything, but it affects my ability to do a lot of different stuff, and it's very, very, very painful condition. So what can people do to help? And I'll add more about
Or,
like
but, like,
what the
so-
experience is. Oh, support.
Yeah, 'cause it
I
doesn't
was gonna say like. Go ahead.
I forgot the few words I was gonna
That's
say.
okay.
You understood what I was asking.
Yeah. I think just like checking in or stopping in, or I don't know, like so much of the time it's just I get these really big bouts of excruciating pain, and presence or doing things really, it can help take my mind off of some of that stuff. And is that what you were asking? Like more like
Yeah, yeah.
that kind of support, or
Well,
like doing things support.
It could have been physical, emotional, mental, whatever type of support. So however
That's-
you wanted to answer.
That was like social support. And then let's see, emotional support, hugs, but like only if I feel up to it, because sometimes my body, just a minor movement on the couch will send searing daggers through my whole entire body. And then with the spinal cord pain, that just feels like a dagger like shoved up inside of you, and then through your spinal cord, or somebody like pulling in and pulling your spinal cord down. And
God damn.
I know, but I've been in pain for like 10 years, so
Yeah.
I don't usually look like I'm in pain unless it's like maxed out where I've already aggravated everything really bad. But I have problems even with like my muscles and just all the things. So then physical help, I don't know. It's me and my mom, and then my son. So
Oh wait, sorry. Damn it. Hold on. Physical stuff. Hold on. You've been in excruciating pain for 10 years. The
the way I express pain is different.
yeah. No, I totally. Oh, that. Thank you.
Mhm.
I wasn't
That's
thinking of
why I
what you were
said that.
throwing down
That's why I
yet.
said. Mm-hmm.
So the other night, when I was hearing you like had a bunch of pain and helped get you your meds and on the couch and everything, is there what was my question? Is there so does like crying or yelling or all of that stuff then help? And also because like I also wanted to make sure like you felt comfortable enough expressing yourself. So if you needed to yell, cry, whatever. But I know that I also, when people express themselves that way, I don't like emote back to like I don't like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes
Yeah.
like if somebody's crying,
Yeah.
they'll want
like,
you to like handle it with child gloves, and I don't do that.
Yeah.
And so I was wondering if that's like mean or preferred.
Oh, like how you just jumped in and stuff like that?
Yeah, but also didn't emote like anything was wrong. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, that's something that reminds me of like when before I worked, as a nurse and stuff like that too, learning how to just jump in and like help kind of in a caregiver sort of circumstance where you're not judgmental, not saying that you are, but like in that kind of mindset of you're just like there out of love to like help.
So that wasn't
help
rude?
at the right. No. It was very,
Okay.
because so here's why. For me, you were able to read very well what I needed and anticipated like supports, and I have a hard time like saying what I need. help with sometimes. Sometimes out of pride, sometimes just because, and
Well, explaining yourself sometimes takes a lot of energy, and it's hard.
and I'm like in a lot of pain, and
Yeah.
and sometimes I can't even register like what's going on and what I need help with, because in my mind I still think that I am super healthy, and so it's really weird waking up most days anymore in a decent amount of pain before I'm even out of bed, and then getting dressed can be a struggle sometimes. Like there are some nights where I'm just like, nope, go to sleep on the couch, can't make it up the stairs, and like, or I have to scoot on my butt and like on this down the stairs. What were we talking about? I forgot.
Well, I asked a question, but you answered it. So sometimes your sentences, mine too, just start off and you don't really know where it's going, but you hope somewhere along the way you find it.
I used to be able to find my way back 100% of the time until I had the brain injury, and then just like so many. I've been so hypoxic, like I can't.
I don't know
even
what
find.
hypoxic means.
It means like not enough oxygen in your body. Basically, like very very severe. Like it's a. I want to read the definition for this too.
Okay. My first boyfriend, Danny, we were like on the phone one night and I was getting something out of my closet, and I was talking to him on the phone and I was telling him a story, and like mid-story, I was just like, I forgot where I was going with this. And then like and he was like dying laughing. And then for years afterwards, he'd always just be like, oh, I forgot where I was going with this. But it's like completely like just fucking lost it. And that's another.
That happens to me all the time though, and like I don't know.
You know how with how when it comes to like autistic stuff and like social like cues and stuff, it's like kind of a disconnect there, and we often struggle with it. A lot of times I'll do, because you know how like in class when you start a new class or something.
So that's, I want to say something about that really quick, is that like perceived by others versus like what is for me, because a lot of people just have called me weird
I
or
get
quirky. It. Well, but like there may be people that
I know, but like fuck them. Like we're just hanging out.
I know, but like I also like to educate.
I know, but
okay, so where were we?
I don't want you to put that responsibility on yourself. I want you to just like be real, But what was I gonna say? But like but also, yeah, I get it. If you want to explain, you can explain.
That's part of my like it's one of the things I really like to do, and it might drive you nuts. But
well, hold on, because hold on.
But it might be healthy for me to try something new.
Can you repeat what you were saying so I can try to remember?
I really have no idea.
Oh yeah. So like in classrooms and stuff, you remember when in classes or whatever, like in school, do you remember how like teachers would go around and be like, okay, give your name and a fun fact about you? I always struggled with like knowing when to stop talking, and I noticed like in adulthood and stuff, I always just am like, okay, I'm done talking now. Like it might be like mid-story and like not whatever, but I'm just like, okay, I'm done talking now. Oh, and I remembered what I was gonna say about the thing, and so like, and we can talk about this too, but like I think part of the reason, no, because all the time, podcast or no podcast, I think I feel like sometimes when people explain themselves, I feel like compelled like to listen, like I have to listen, but then the ADHD part of me is just like, oh, I don't want to listen. But then the podcast part or whatever, I was just thinking, I'm like, I don't want, oh my God, Kate, focus. Words are hard. Hey, I'm not stuttering though. Usually I stutter when I get to like this. But I wanted to feel like the camera like isn't there. You know what I mean? And so that's where I was just like,
even then, like I like to explain.
And that's what I was like trying to.
I like to explain.
And that's what I was trying to ask in a very not successful way.
Just
But
be
okay.
straightforward with me.
Well, I was trying, but my mouth and my mind aren't on the same page right now.
That's okay. You don't have to say it right away either. You can take your time and.
Yeah. But no, that's.
But I also
that's
get
what I was
that at the
trying
same
to-
time. Like.
Well, and sometimes like I don't even know where I'm going with things or my question or my thoughts. I have to just speak out loud and figure out where,
This is true. This is true.
I have to hear my
This
thoughts
is
out
true.
loud.
I know. That's
I don't know what
that's
they
where
are.
all the thinking happens.
Yeah.
The other day I was talking really loud, and my mom doesn't say anything about the fact that I talk really loud, but some people.
Oh, does that drive you nuts?
You?
No. If we talk really loud. Okay.
She's used to me talking really loud all the time, but I've noticed other people will like wince or like jump back, or Shane will be like, "Too loud in my ears, Mom! Like, stop!" I'm like, I wasn't trying to. And then I was speaking loud, and I heard myself speak, and I was like, oh my god, maybe it's because it has to go out and then back in. And
Growing
then
up,
it's
my
like,
mom would always do this to me. Like turn the volume dial down. So she'd just look at me and start going like this. And that meant
But, like,
turn the volume down. in
I'm
my mouth.
never aware of it.
Same.
Unless I.
It's like I need to hear my own. Sometimes I can like become aware and be like, oh wow, I'm really loud.
Yeah.
But like for the most part, it's just I need to be able to hear myself.
True.
True.
Very true.
And I need to be louder than my own brain. Otherwise, my brain and my mouth will be on different pages. Like if I'm talking quietly, it's like.
Well, so the best thing when you were getting all this stuff ready is you had a moment where you were just working your way through like the problems, and I was like, oh, I do that too.
It was like
I had like a happy sigh, like a.
Yeah,
I do that too.
Oh my god, I was setting up for the like.
And then you're like the sound, and I was like, yeah, I do these things.
Yeah. No, when I was setting up to bartend this wedding, this one time, people were in there like an hour before the bar was open, and so I'm setting up and I'm talking to myself just like that, and this guy comes over and he goes, "Hey," and I like turn and I look, and he goes, "You're talking to yourself." I'm like, yeah, I know, and I'm also trying to listen to myself too.
I do. How many times, Mom? She's like tries to answer, and I'm like, I'm not talking to you. Yeah. And then I realized that, that sounds angry, but like I'm not angry.
Yeah, no, I know. See, that's the other thing too. But no, I was just like, yeah, I'm also trying to listen to myself. And he goes, oh, all right, never mind. I'll let you be.
And then
like,
sometimes I just speak louder after that as.
Yeah. But
to be like,
I'm the same.
Okay, now I'm restarting this.
I'm the same way when I'm doing something though, and someone like talks to me. My go-to reaction is always like, "I'm busy," and then it's like, "Oh, I'm not trying to be like mean or whatever." But I told Jordan because when we lived together, he would like interrupt me all the time, and I was like, "I'm gonna get a rape whistle, and every time you knock on my door or do something, I'm just gonna blow it like super loud." He goes, "Don't. That would be so annoying." I go, "I know, but every time you talk to me when I'm doing something, that's what's happening in my mind is that rape whistle is being blown." And so because it's annoying and frustrating as hell, I don't want to be the only one to experience it. You're gonna have to experience it too. So then you'll fucking think about, hey, she's clearly doing something. Is this important enough for me to like bother her about? Even if it's something just like, hey, Kate, the timer went off. Like, it's like someone grabs your brain and just goes like a snow globe, and it's like, like don't snow globe me.
I would work on one of the jobs I had was I used to work in an office, and I was doing case management stuff. I was nursing, and so like I really liked it, but I would have to have headphones on, and then I'd have to make like my thinking sounds, and I would blah 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 blah.
What are your thinking sounds?
Like blah 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 blah, or
the Jeopardy theme song. Like I said, I told you that.
There's other ones, and I'm just like I'm discovering them honestly, but. Yeah, my manager caught me with my thinking sounds, and then my hair. They would always tease me because I'd pull my hair up really, really high. But people would come in and like there were schedulers who they had questions where they would come in all the time, and I'd have these really, really, really complex things going on. And I was like, what the hell? Like, I would have to restart my thinking all over again. And
Right?
it was like, we need to change how we're communicating. And I think even at the unit I ran,
And when I say
unit
we, I mean you.
at unit meetings and changing how we structured our communication and like prioritizing
Good
things.
for
'Cause
you.
I was like, well, no, that stuff would piss me off.
Oh yeah, no, I get
You know,
it.
and so it's like, yeah, good for me, but it was also like, I just need to get this done or I'm gonna go nuts because I can't do my job efficiently. And if you're wanting me to do these really complex patients and making sure that everything's, scheduled between multiple providers, COVID things.
Well, allow me to
whatever.
celebrate you. So, like, yay, you. Good for you. Even
Thank
if
you.
you don't feel like
Thank
it's
you.
something that should
Well-
be celebrated, I'm going to celebrate
Well,
for
and
you.
I
So
and
yay,
I
you.
and I take and I appreciate that. It was just also being like one of those
Yeah.
things where you gotta like, it's just so bad you have to do something about it. But
So my Vyvanse kind of like mutes my stimming a lot, and so, or maybe it's an ADHD thing, I don't know. But anyway, years ago when I worked at Suntan City, this girl I worked with, Katie, she'd always like come out from like cleaning beds, and she's like, "Kate, your med's wearing off a bit," and I was like, "Huh?" But I'd be like standing at the counter, like typing, and just be like bouncing, like, and like, or just kind of like, I don't know, like.
swaying for me, it's
Yeah,
swaying.
but
I
No,
sway.
I was bouncing, and it like I don't know, it was so funny. But she'd always just laugh, or sometimes Snapchat it and then send it to me so I could see it. But I was like, yeah, I guess they are. Like, time to move. I need to wiggle.
That was
Probably an
boring,
ADHD thing, I don't
boring meetings. Maybe ADHD because like I felt like I had to move in these big work meetings.
Oh, I just
And
spin
then-
it
and
around
then
in the chair.
My
so
friend,
much.
that too. That's
Yeah.
the best. And my friend would be like, Christina, knock that shit off. And I was like,
Sorry, you're a fun sucker, all right?
And then I make this face, and I'd be like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know if I can.
Yeah.
So then it'd go to the pen, and I'm like, doodle, 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 doodle,
Yeah.
doodle, and I
Yeah.
was like, this is the stupidest thing ever.
Oh my
because why
God,
are we
that-
even here? And
it
then I'd be like,
If
into
they
my
tell me that-
logic. And
I used to rock in my chair, like go up on the hind legs and like rock, and then they'd be like, "Kate, don't rock your chair," and I'd be like,
yes,
and they're like,
yes,
"Kate," and
yes.
I'm like, "What?"
yes.
And it's like, I
Yes.
just want you to sit
Yes.
still.
Yes.
Trust me. No, you don't. Okay? Because if I'm sitting still, that means you're gonna be annoyed with noise. All right? So you
This
either
is true.
do you want to be
This
annoyed
is
with my
true.
movement
The clicky,
or my noise?
the
Okay?
clicky,
'Cause
the clicky
you gotta
pens.
pick one.
I have a very distinct remembering of really pissing off a coworker with my pens.
We'll get pissed.
And I looked at them and I was like, this helps me think. I don't think you understand this, but this I'm like dead ass serious because I
Yeah.
was like, I'm serious. Like this helps me think and communicate this thing that I need to tell you.
I was
don't
always
think you
more of like,
understand me.
Kate, that's driving me nuts. And just, that sucks. Sucks for you.
Like, yeah.
You're really annoying. Yeah, so I've been told. Doesn't bother me though. Bothers a lot of other people, but I don't really have a problem with me being annoying.
Good boy.
No.
No.
Oh,
no.
you are so close. Oh, we
No.
see him. We
It's
see him.
okay. It's
Thank
okay.
you.
It's okay.
Thank you. We see him.
Good boy.
Yeah, what a good
Good
job.
boy.
Oh, what a good
Good
job.
boy. Good boy.
What a
Good
good
boy.
job.
Good boy.
T.
Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, you did a good job. Yeah, this pen thing works way better
Right?
than what I was doing. That was not
I know, that's
working.
why I was like, oh. But, oh my goodness. You jinxed it. You jinxed me.
Jinxed what?
Me.
On what? Oh,
Words are hard. I got
no,
mine all
that's
tangled
okay.
up. Words are hard.
They are. I'm getting the hang of this. I figured out how to do like kind of different levels of it. So like
Mhm.
some are a little thicker.
Mm-hmm.
I
Adding
almost-
texture and dimension.
yes, ma'am.
Oh, why is this on? Did I bump it? No. Right? Oh, I know. I didn't even. Yeah, I told you.
It's so good though.
Right? It is. It's a good song too.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you think a joke is better told one time that you like love, like a joke you love? You hear it and you're like, oh
Oh,
my
I
god,
tell. I
that's the
tell. I
best.
tell jokes all the time that I love all the time. I
But-
tell
but,
them all
like,
the time.
But like, do you? This is a thing growing up that I realized was weird, and so, but I would be like, if I loved a joke, I'd be like, tell it again, and I'd laugh harder, and then I'd be like, tell it again, and then I'd be just like on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'd be like, tell it again.
I do like to repeat things, or I like things repeated. Hello.
Hi.
Oh shit! I'm not even close to being done.
What are you doing?
Not done, but like my rap thing.
Oh.
Well, that's okay.
Okay. Oh, that's what my timer was for. I forgot. I mean, the timer went off, but I forgot what it was for. Sorry.
Oh, are you okay with being on camera?
Oh, I
Do you wanna-
suppose.
Okay.
Hello, hello.
But I don't know if that means like.
How are you?
Do you want us to turn it off and then?
Yeah, I can shut it off if you want.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, are you guys live with like people watching?
We are live with nobody watching.
Oh, okay, cool. Right. Yes. Whoa.
What? We are.
No, it's just funny. Sometimes things are funny.
Well, it's more like just Christina and I like hanging out.
Whoa. Yeah.
Other people can hang out with us.
Are you excited? You excited? Whoa.
Yes, I am. I am excited.
He's chewing the bag right now. He's real excited.
Ooh, that's not a good toy, but
No, that's a terrible toy.
it might be a good time, but it's
Is
not a
it
good
5:45 already?
It's probably after that.
No way.
Yeah, I didn't even see
See, we have
your.
a good time together.
Yeah. Oh, you can move my shit. Sorry.
No, good because I am. And
Thank you.
all right. Yeah. No, watch out. bud.
He's like, you what? I was excited to see you.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Don't knock that over though.
Making dream pictures. You gotta
Nice.
see my painting.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
Thank you. Kate did a thing too, up in the top right corner.
Yeah. It's not done yet.
Oh, see,
Oh,
that's
that's
what
okay.
you gotta be careful of,
That's
mister.
just Christina's.
Oh,
viewfinder.
nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Now
like
what do
that
I do?
too.
Tie it.
Okay. Because I also have to pee.
Okay.
And I need to take my meds. And
Is that you telling me we're done?
we probably maybe.
Yes, will suffice.
Well, no, I'm thinking about it.
Oh,
Give me
okay.
a moment.
Okay.
I know that I need to.
Weigh your options.
Maybe yes, because I'm going in. I need to get ice pack and.
Okay. Straight. Bye.
Bye.